He blocked my path before I could reach the hall. "Turn around," he said. "She doesn't want to see you, loser." His voice was low, smug. I saw my reflection in his sunglasses. Me, the uninvited father at my own daughter's wedding. My hands stayed at my sides. Calm, but something cold slid through my veins, sharp as wire. Behind him, laughter rose from the garden. Her laughter, my daughter's. The same girl who once clung to my sleeve every morning before school. Security moved in, summoned by her new mother, my ex-wife, still perfectly composed, still pretending not to see me. Then, my daughter appeared beside her, her white dress glowing against the light. She didn't look at me, didn't need to. "Get him out of here," she said. Her voice didn't break. The crowd turned. I was the problem, the ghost that didn't belong. I left without a word, but as I reached the parking lot, I made one call, just one. 5 minutes later, I heard it. Screams, confusion, the music dying and then I saw him, the groom's father, running toward me. "I'm sorry," he said, breathless. "Please don't go." I didn't answer, just watched the chaos unfolding behind him, the beginning of their undoing. It started months ago. A photo online, my daughter at dinner with him. My ex-wife's new man, the same man who'd told me to move on. Her hand on his shoulder, his on hers. At first, I thought it was an old photo, something harmless. But then I noticed the necklace, the one I'd given her on her 16th birthday. She was wearing it that night, and the caption below the picture read, "Family dinner." That word cut deeper than any blade. Family. They'd erased me completely. When I tried to reach her, she didn't respond. Weeks passed. Then, I got the wedding invitation sent by her mother's assistant, not by her. I was welcome to attend quietly. That phrase echoed in my head, quietly. The more I thought about it, the more it felt deliberate, like they wanted to bury me without digging a grave. So I started watching, not obsessively, methodically. I noted the names in the guest list. The groom's father, a businessman I once worked with, the one who'd built his empire on other people's secrets. I'd helped him once. Knew things no one else did, and that was all I needed. I stayed invisible, attended no rehearsals, sent no gifts, but I gathered everything quietly. Financial records, favors owed, whispers buried under old deals. I wasn't planning revenge at first. Not really. I told myself I just wanted clarity. But clarity, I learned, is another word for precision. The kind needed to cut something open cleanly. I found out the groom's father had debts, hidden ones, the kind that make men panic. One call from the right voice could ruin him. The night before the wedding, I rehearsed that call in my mind. I didn't feel anger, just focus. Years of humiliation boiled down to a single opportunity. When I looked in the mirror that morning, I saw a calm man. A man no one invited, but one who understood leverage better than love. As I stood outside that hall, watching them celebrate, everything fit together. My ex-wife's man, my daughter, the smiles, the photos, the public story about new beginnings. They wanted me erased, because I reminded them of what they'd done, how she'd left, how quickly he'd stepped in, how easily. My daughter believed the narrative her mother fed her. The truth wasn't that they hated me, it was that they couldn't look at me without seeing themselves. When the groom's father came running, I didn't have to ask what happened. I already knew. The call I'd made wasn't to him. It was to the board member who held his debts. The deal collapsed. Midst his son's marriage, my daughter's dream was now collateral. And just like that, the story they'd written without me fell apart. He stood in front of me, panting. "You didn't have to do this," he said. "I didn't," I replied quietly. "You did years ago." His face twisted. He knew what I meant. Behind him, I heard shouting, the groom refusing to go through with it. My daughter's voice cracking for the first time. My ex-wife, trying to fix what couldn't be fixed. I didn't move, didn't smile. That was the beauty of precision. It doesn't require noise. He grabbed my arm. "Tell me how to fix this." I looked down at his hand until he let go. "You can't," I said. "You don't fix truth. You just live with it." Then I turned and walked away. I didn't attend the aftermath, didn't answer the calls that followed. I drove until the road blurred, until the sound of their voices faded into the hum of the engine. Somewhere along the highway, I stopped caring who was right. Revenge isn't satisfaction, it's silence. The kind that comes when you've said everything without speaking. I pulled over once, looked at my phone, saw her name flashing across the screen. I let it ring. Then I turned it off, rolled down the window, and let the wind take the last sound of it away. I wasn't her father anymore, just the truth she finally had to face. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.